Saturday at pregame, People's Champ, Johnny Detroit. Got it first off before we get to the big dog today. Clearly that is going to be a Vegas runner. Got to give love to Brian Leonard. Not in that kind of love. Brian Leonard was the dollar on Thursday winner. He came back on Friday with a big best bet, a rare 3-unit play from Brian as he took over in the Air Force New Mexico game. That game was over the total by the time the fourth quarter even started. So Brian coming into the weekend is red hot. Right now you get a Saturday, Sunday all access for $39. Every selection, every sport from Brian Leonard. Today is Vegas Runner Day. Does the radio, does videos, comes in the forums, on Twitter, does it all. Vegas Runner, treat it like a business, he'll pay like a business right out of the man's mouth. Vegas Runner 6-0 in football this week, his one and only college football game of the year, 66% on his last 44 max 3-stars, 64% on the college football season. Now real quick, this play is $39. You get 7 days of VR for $49. All past clients got an email, and VR thanked his people in the forums who follow what he does. VR thanks $39 coupon. You could apply towards a 7-day. So technically you're going to be able to get 7 days of VR for $110. So if you plan to spend the $40 on the game of the year, use the coupon, get 7 days across all sports. It's the best deal we have going today. Not just VR today, even though he's the main guy today. Marco D'Angelo has a 3-star best bet. This game kicks off at noon. A 3-star from Marco at noon. Fezzik has a 3-star total of the year. He has never lost a 3-star that has been sold via the pregame system at pregamepros.com. And Scott Spreitzer, Mr. ESPN Radio himself, has a college football revenge game of the year. He's on an 83% game of the year run, 73% in his last 22 in college football. And he also has a free selection on Illinois, Indiana, which we'll get to at the end of this video. Mr. SEC Dave Essler has his game of the week, plus a bonus 3-star. He's on a 70% SEC run, a large card today, and he's going to include his college football absolutely free. Mr. Pac-12, he had a loser this week on the Oregon Ducks and a teaser, but he has a Pac-12 triple dime game of the week. He's on a 14-4 game of the week run, only $15 from Mr. Goodfella. Greg Shake and Baker, if you're into the basketball, make sure you check it out. He has an early start total destroyer in football, but with basketball underway, make sure you take advantage of Greg Shaker in the hoops. My slash today, what I wanted to do, since his game of the year was $39, I discounted Scott Spreitzer's 7 and 30 day. Make sure you take advantage of that. Mr. Scott Spreitzer, they'll take all of his selections across all sports. So once again, into the free selections, Brian Leonard, Spartan, Nover, Spreitzer, J.R. O'Donnell, Essler, Gavazzi, all have free selections up. Scott Spreitzer likes Illinois over Indiana today in college football. You could read his analysis plus all the free picks and analysis from the other pregame pros by going to pregamepros.com. In the right-hand nav, just click that free picks button. Don't forget, tomorrow, our partners at Fantasy Feud, we have a free fantasy football contest. You just go to pregame.com, and the top you can click and check that out. Absolutely free. If you have a question for today, don't forget in the forum, you always want to go to Judge Joe. Last but not least, pregame.tv. All the boys were in the studio. I did webinars. There's tons of stuff up right now. I talk basketball with Joe Gavazzi, Essler, Vegas Runner, Greg Shaker, and Ken Thompson. Brian Leonard, Marco, Ken Thompson, they are all in the studios. Vegas Runner, Fezzik, Brady Cannon, breaking down all the games in college and NFL, and all that stuff is absolutely free. If you're new to the site, don't forget you get a free $25 by signing up and take $25 off anything you decide to purchase. I'm the People's Champ. I am Johnny Detroit. Go Blue. Back Sunday bright and early. And as always, from me to you, best of luck.